afternoon to shareholders of ImagineAR. For those of you who may not know me, I am Alen Paul Silverrstieen, CEO of the company. As all of you know by now, shareholders of ImagineAR, including myself, are the target of a hit piece published by a source we will not name. With the exception of a short message yesterday, ImagineAR was not going to dignify that publication with a response because we view it as nothing more than a predatory hit piece that is part of an unfortunate practice in the small cap markets. To prove my point, consider the following. First, the publication did not acknowledge the sale agreements and Tier 1 strategic partnerships we have announced so far in 2020. Second, the publication did not dispute the sale agreements and Tier 1 partnerships we have announced so far in 2020. Third, the publication did not acknowledge or dispute the fact that we have raised approximately $3 million in 2020 via Canada's largest independent firms, as well as warrant holders who believed in our company by investing in our company when no one else would. It didn't do so because all our news in 2020 is beyond reproach, and they all point towards more success in the future. Rather, the publication was triggered by our share price appreciation. It didn't like we finally crossed the bridge into a successful company. What does that tell you about the credibility of that publication? What does that tell you about the true goal of that publication? Have we had our share of disappointments in the past? Absolutely. We welcome the world to the startup world, the small cap world. That's what happens. The very nature of startups and small caps stumble, fight, pivot, and persevere until success is achieved. We've done our fair share of stumbling, but we have persevered, and our loyal shareholders are finally enjoying the benefits of that. But this publication wants to try and take that away from shareholders like you and me by living in the past. It's his right. We welcome him to do so. It's a shame that shareholders are being hurt by this publication's actions, and we unfortunately can't do anything about that today. We're certainly not going to distract ourselves from the momentum and round-the-clock calls and demos we are doing at the moment to address a dinosaur. We will respond, but we have a different kind of reply in mind. And at that point, shareholders can decide for themselves what action they will want to take against the publication. We know who we're talking to, and we know who we're working with. Until then, I want to assure all shareholders that 2020 is just a glimpse of what's to come over the next 12 months. Thank you, and we will talk again real soon.